Hi, I'm Matt, and this is a video about roof drainage. So on homes like this, you will sometimes see the gutter installer, roofer, tilt the gutter back this way toward this end, and then just leave the end of the gutter off so that the water comes off of there, goes into the gutter, and then runs this way and runs down. That's not a good way to do it. People do that, you know, to save money on downspouts, and they do it because it doesn't, you know, downspouts aren't that attractive, especially if they're on the front of the building. Hope you can hear me, the wind's blowing a little bit today. So they'll do that for aesthetic reasons and to save a little money on downspouts, and it saves work. And so when they bid the job, they figure they'll do it that way, and then they'll be the low bidder and get the job, and then the homeowner doesn't realize it's, you know, that could cause problems, because when all that water comes down this way and has to run back down here in Michigan, we get a lot of ice dams, freezing water that backs up under the shingles, and you can get leaks in the sidewall and in the shingles here. So a better way to do it, this is not the perfect way, but a better way is to run the downspouts down and into the gutter, run the upper gutters into the lower gutters. Here he ran it down here and stopped here. He didn't go all the way over to here. And you can see there's a lot of schmutz there, and you can see the wet stain there. We got a little rain last night, and now it's been breezy for a few hours and it's still wet there. And this gutter doesn't have great pitch on it here. So this is the fascia board behind the gutter. So the fascia board is kind of an indicator. If it's level, there should be less of the fascia board visible coming this way than there is this way, because that gutter should be tilting this way. But I see more of the fascia board here than I do down here. And sure enough, there's water in the gutter. So what they may have done here is maybe this did tilt that way and he left the end off and it was causing a problem. So then they installed this downspout here, but they didn't repitch the gutter. That's what I think happened here. Yeah, this corner you can see this corner's leaking too. See it dripping there? You see the watermarks? It's hard to tell. I thought maybe they added this end. This was open, and then they added this corner end on. But I can't tell for sure. But there's definitely water in the gutter, especially down here. So the gutter should pitch toward wherever they're draining to, and this one is not. So upper gutters should drain into lower gutters. Gutters should drain completely. This is not, so we'd write this up as a defect in our report. Leaking gutter, not pitched correctly. Water being dumped under the roof, so that's 3 different issues here really. Okay, that's it. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty good roof. I counted 15 vents on this roof. This roof's maybe about 5 years old. You can see there's no aggregate worn off the edges. Dimensional shingles don't curl like the old 3 tabs did. These lose their aggregate. They do not curl. I've never seen one curl anyway. I'm sure someone has. They'll put it in the comments. But yeah, you got 15 can vents up here. This is an easy roof to inspect because you can walk right up from the lower part to the upper part. So he's got can vents on both sides of the peak over here. They redid the cap on this. What they did, this must have been leaking or loose or whatever it was, or cracked. And so they just poured concrete right over top of the old one. And then they put some silicone around here. And they got a nice, you call a spark arrestor. And I also have a picture of the box that these come in, and it says cap on it. So different names for the same product. It's not uncommon in construction. Let's take a look at one. This is a vent for a a bathroom. I started to say laundry room, but the laundry room's in the basement. So that's for the bathroom. That's for the vent fan in the bathroom. And then this is a soil pipe, cast iron soil pipe. These are to let air into the system so that it flows better. People call them stink pipes. I think it's to let the stink out. That is not true, although some stink may come out of them. But this one's got a nice rubber gasket around here. They even caulked it a little on the top when they installed it. They put a little caulk around here too. This all looks original. They didn't do that later because it was leaking. They're all like that. That caulk looks older. See, I did this one the same way. If one of them was like that and the rest were not, I'd say they probably had a leak there in the past. So this looks like a nice roof job to me. They did that on the vents too. They went the extra step of caulking it above there, even though the flashing from this vent goes up under there. This has like a sleeve on it and it goes up under the shingles. So pretty decent roof, just some gutter issues. That's it.